뺏겼잖아.
No, I didn't find it on the floor. You cracked me up.
Hey everybody. Well, I've been dreading this video for a long time. But ever since my first Derek Gould Reviews, and even before then, I have frequently mentioned my I can't even think of a word for it. My disdain, my disliking, my hatred, my putrid, pure, passional, flaming hell fury for what was once Cartoon Network is now shit. It's shit. And I've been dreading on a video for it for a while because it's not even gonna be a review or Derek Gould Reviews. It's gonna be a fucking rant. I mean, I'm gonna try and keep my cool. I don't know how easy that's gonna be, but I wanna try, people. For you, I will try to keep my cool. Because if I start ranting, I'm gonna break something. Alright. So, when I was a kid, my favorite things in life were Jurassic Park, Star Wars, playing with action figures and trains and stuff like that, dinosaurs and stuff, and watching cartoons. Alright, so pretty much my childhood was movies, toys, and cartoons. That was it. But my favorite things to watch when I got home from school and my homework was all done was, I used to love watching things like Nickelodeon. I really can't say that much about Nickelodeon. I just want to talk about Nickelodeon real quick. Nickelodeon is kind of at this point where they're starting to go downhill, but they're not there yet. I feel like they're trying to at least make some good shows again, because the last couple of years they've been like on and off with really crappy shows, but nothing terribly bad, just nothing good like the original SpongeBob episodes or Avatar: The Last Airbender or Fairly Odd Parents back in its day. Back in the day, like way back before Puff, the baby was brought in the show. They still have time to save themselves, and with new Legend of Korra season coming out this fall, that's possible. Nickelodeon, that topic's done. But my favorite things to do when I came home from school, my homework was done, everything, was watch Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network on a big TV in the old family room where I had my old computer where the original webcam was. You can check out my very first movie reviews if you want to see that. But that was where the room was, and I had this big awesome TV with huge speakers on this big awesome TV stand. I'd be set up, I'd be ready to watch my favorite shows, I'd watch them. Now, believe it or not, I actually I never really was into Toonami, so I'd never watched Dragon Ball or One Piece or things like that. Or I know those shows, I just never really got into Toonami. I was always into the Black Magoozy. Screw you. Which was Totally Spies, the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated show, which I actually thought was really good. Never got really into it, but I thought it was good. And of course, my all-time favorite, Code Lyoko. But I used to love watching that, and then I used to love watching shows like Codename Kids Next Door, or Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Samurai Jack, Johnny Bravo. Towards the end of that show's lifespan, I got more into it as I started to get older, because when I was a kid, that show just annoyed the hell out of me, but I do like it now. I think it's hilarious. And also I was into Powerpuff Girls. Yes, I was into that show. I'm not going to lie. I was into that show. I thought it was awesome. But I was a kid. Come on. I was a kid. It was a show, of all the shows, it was a show where the protagonists are females and Totally Spies. Yeah. With Totally Spies like Johnny Bravo, I only got into that later in its life cycle. Diet Mountain Lion. It's good, huh? Then I also used to watch things like Dexter's Laboratory, Courage the Cowardly Dog, I loved. What the hell other shows on there? There were so many good ones. They were great! They were awesome. We also had Camp Lazlo towards like 2004-ish. Then it was awesome. It was just, Cartoon Network was the shit. They were the channel to watch for cartoons. Not that Disney Channel shit. That sucked. That channel sucks. My niece, she's 9, she thinks that channel sucks. She hates it. Disney Channel, you suck. I'm just gonna say that. I don't care what anyone says. Disney Channel sucks. But Cartoon Network was the show. They had Nickelodeon beaten. They got Nickelodeon beat to the ground for the longest time. They were the shit. Then 2007 happened. What happened? 2007. Code Lyoko is in its 4th, in my opinion, probably the best season. And just all these awesome shows, like they're throwing out the big season finales and, you know, the conclusions and everything. And it's just, also we had other shows like Class of 3000, which were short-lived but were entertaining. And they were awesome, they were cool. Then just, Code Lyoko just stopped airing. They never showed the finishing episodes, which of course I watched online a few weeks later. And then I have the DVDs as well, you know. But what happened? Just Code Lyoko ended, and Cartoon Network just... What the hell happened? No one knows. It's just amazing. Cartoon Network died. Someone killed Cartoon Network, then brought it back with CW. Wait, no, that's CN. What? I'm an idiot. Then we have stupid shit. We had Chowder. That show was weird. I'm just gonna say it. That show was weird. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of cartoons are weird, but that show was just weird. It was bizarre. It was like, first time I watched a cartoon, I was like, what the fudge? I was a kid. I didn't say the F word yet. Then the shows just kept getting stupider and weirder and more stupid. They were aimed more younger demographic. They just became stupider. They think kids are... They think... All the good shows ended. They brought all the stupid shit. I feel like that guy from Billy Madison, the bus driver... Look, I can respect if someone likes the shows on Cartoon Network if you can explain to me why, but just the quality of these shows is so inferior to what they once were. That's the problem. Really the problem is that these kind of cartoons give animation a bad name because they freaking make kids seem to be so stupid. When I say that, I mean is they treat kids like they're fucking idiots, like they're fucking deranged mental cases or whatever, like, poop. Like, kids are smarter than that. They're not fucking retards. I mean, all the shows I watched, yes, at times they were stupid, but they understood where the line was drawn to where the show can be entertaining, but doesn't have to act like a fucking idiot the whole time to keep kids' attention. Like, shows like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball and Code Lyoko and just Codename Kids Next Door even. Just shows like that were trying to actually, like, tell a cohesive story and weren't treating the audience like fucking idiots. Like, yeah, they would have the occasional, like, slapstick humor or some kind of poop joke or something like that, but that wasn't the whole thing. They would do that once in a while just to get a good laugh, but every now and then they would tell a great story that was... It didn't treat the kid like he's a fucking retard. And Code Lyoko, in my opinion, is one of the best examples of that because that show relies on regular humor, like dry humor. It doesn't rely on poop jokes or stuff like that. That show's humor just comes out of the writing what the characters say. They don't do stupid... Very rarely does that ever happen. One of the reasons why it's my favorite animation ever. And I also forgot to mention Teen Titans was in there too. Yeah. So that's my problem with animation of today. Even movies, animated movies, and like kids' movies are doing this now. They're treating kids like they're fucking retards. The best animated shows and movies that are animated are the kind that adults can watch and kids can watch. Adults can watch and laugh at it because like they can do little tiny little jokes that just kids won't really get, but adults will laugh their asses off. Then you keep the kiddie jokes in there that kids will laugh at and adults can chuckle at. Those are the best kind of animated shows and movies. But the problem is they're not doing that anymore. They're making it for kids that are 3 years old now. The Smurfs is an example of that. The movie I'm talking about, not the original classic show. I'm talking about that shitty ass movie which is getting a fucking sequel. Alright, I think I've ranted long enough. Point is, I hate Cartoon Network right now. And yeah, I am 19, but that doesn't mean I don't still respect animation because I want to be a filmmaker and all that, so I have to respect all forms of media, including animation. Animation is a lot of technique goes into animation, but seeing the talent of animation, like animation has created some great things. Like in Japan, animation is like a high form of entertainment. Like anime, like Cowboy Bebop or Bebop, things like that, and Dragon Ball. I hate that movie so much. That's another video which I don't even want to get into that right now. Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that. Naruto, I don't know how to pronounce his name. There's so many ways to pronounce that name, and people nitpick it all the time. I'm going to say Naruto, and someone's going to say, no, it's Naruto, whatever. Things like that, they're great animation. They're anime, it's awesome. It's dark, like, some of those things tell stories are just as dark as The Dark Knight and things like that. And it's like, the animation is fantastic. It's like, this is a movie, pretty much. This is like an awesome film noir movie. I mean, what the hell is happening in animation in this country that we've degraded it so much that now adults laugh at it and kids don't even want to watch it anymore? Animation is at a decline. And that's why I'm glad when I see companies make movies like Despicable Me 2, because it shows that there's still people out there that respect the true nature of animation. And they're trying to make it so it appeals to adults and kids. They can both enjoy it, and that's what animation should be. Not this crappy, this degrading shit that we get nowadays. Like, last year I saw an animated movie, Rise of the Guardians. That was fantastic because it was for a kids movie, but my parents went and saw it because we took our niece and nephew, which are their grandkids, to see the movie, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I saw the movie twice, and then the second time I saw it with my aunts and my older cousins, and it was good. It was awesome. That's what I like to see. I like it when those kind of things get made. Animation that's taken seriously. Cartoon Network, what the fuck? Why? Why? You raped Teen Titans with fucking Teen Titans Go. I did an entire Derek Gould video on that. Look at what Legend of Korra is doing. I mean, look at that. They are making a show that actually is supposed to appeal to the older fans of the original show because it knows they're older now and it makes itself darker. Just more serious stuff, but still makes it for kids. And adults like it too. You get my point. Animation is just at a decline right now in this country. So are a lot of things. But that's another topic for another time. People, Cartoon Network is in shit. They don't even exist anymore. They're not even Cartoon Network anymore. They're CN. Control Network. Cartoon Network sucks a dick. Fuck you, Cartoon Network. Rip, old Cartoon Network. May you rest in peace, and may you never, ever lose your legacy. May your legacy forever be preserved by people that still appreciate good animation and good cartoons. This has been another video of Derek Gould, a very personal one that I've wanted to do for a while. I just never knew how to do it without just ranting the whole time, which I tried not to do. Alright, I've ranted long enough. This has been another episode of Derek Gould Reviews. Peace out, everybody.